Let's look at another example. Let's find, this is another way you would typically be asked, the equation for the line through the points, some abbreviations here, PTS for points, -1, 2, and 4, -2. Well, are we given information directly about the slope? Answer, no. So we're going to have to calculate the slope. The slope is change in y, or the rise, y2 minus y1, over x2 minus x1. Pick a point, any point, call it point 1, and call the other one point 2. So I will just let this be point 2, and this be point 1 for no particular reason. I'm going to put in y2, which is a -2. And I have to pay attention here, minus y1, which is a +2, over x2, which is a 4, minus x1, which is a -1, and evaluate that. That's going to give me a -4 over a, changing those signs, +5. My slope is -4/5. Well, now I have a slope, and I have a couple of points to choose from. I'm going to go to point-slope form. Y minus y1 is m times x minus x1. Now I don't have to use the same point 1. I can pick either one of the points. But I am going to go ahead and use the -1, 2. Let me write that here. x1, y1, I'll use -1, 2, because I usually like to choose the smaller numbers, smaller digits when I have that opportunity. Smaller and more of the positive ones. So I'm going to have y minus a 2 equals a -4/5, substituting, times x minus a -1, which is y minus 2 equals -4/5 times x plus 1. Now, I was only asked to find an equation. I'm done. This is good enough. Oftentimes, however, books will give you the answer in standard form, and so it's useful to be able to convert to that if you want to check your work. So let's just go ahead and put it in standard form. Go through that exercise. I'll use the distributive property, and I'll have -4/5 x minus 4/5 on the right. And I'm going to multiply by 5 because it'll be more convenient to go ahead and get rid of that denominator now. When I multiply everything by 5, a different colored pen is very useful here. Those are going to go away, and I will be left with 5y minus 10, which is equal to -4x minus 4. I'm going to move the 4x to the other side, and I'm going to go ahead and move the 10 over as well, because I know I have to get x and y alone on one side. So we'll have 4x plus 5y equals a +6. There are no fractions. X and y are on the same side. And I need to check, is the number in front of x, the coefficient, positive? It is. So this is done.